Yeah. Well, you predicted we'd win.
Yes.
I don't know if you predicted in that fashion.
No.
Ronaldo hat-trick. Top 4 race back on for you then?
Big question. I don't think so. I don't think so. There's 3 points in it though, guys. There's 3 points in it. We've got Liverpool next. If we can get points out of them, I think the Arsenal game we're going to win, to be honest with you, Flex. But I don't know. This game was a messy game, you know, end to end. And the fact that, you know, Ralph puts Pogba to hold the defence at the midfield line, it says everything. You know, we tried to express ourselves as best as possible. We took the risks in putting Pogba in the 6. He done well. You know, in the first half, I think he done well. We didn't really receive it like, you know, the reception that he got from the crowd wasn't brilliant. We're telling him to F off, you know, after he's done his 60 minutes or so. But I think, you know, his job today, he done well in his job, you know. A little pieces of skill in the first half was really good. And, you know, even Lingard, we haven't seen him for a very long time today, but, you know, comes on and links up well with Sancho in moments in the first half. I don't think he should have taken him off. I think Lingard played very well today. But, you know, we won. We won the game. And that's the most important thing, was the 3 points. We have to take this game by game. We can't predict that we're going to get top 4 because it's, you know, every single team that's competing for it. All 3 teams are messy. It's scrappy. So it's not guaranteed. We know that. But we've played well today, guys. And there's... Did we play,
so when you say we played well, I mean, was that a dominating performance for you? I mean, in terms of our mentality, what did it show about our mentality in terms of how they got back to 2-2 and from being a 2-0 comfortable? And let's be honest, we've had to rely on a Ronaldo free kick to get them points today.
You're right, Flex. But typical Man United, conceding early in the second half, yes, again. Conceding towards the end of the first half, yes, again. Typical. Our back 4, we know our back 4's not good. Our wing backs are not world-class, competent wing backs. We know that. It's happened plenty against Atletico. Telles, you know, concedes that space and they cut in between him. Pukki just used him as the decoy and gets in between the wing back and the centre back, and he's through. Near post, De Gea shouldn't get beat as near post there, I don't think. But then there's other little moments where he's done clever things and his passing was competent again today. I don't want to complain too much. We're trying to build momentum here. We need to put together at least 2 or 3 wins at some point.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Well, at some point, and then the next game's Liverpool away, and you see how we played there. All right, that was Norwich.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that's no disrespect, but that was Norwich. We struggled against them away. Yeah. We've actually ended up struggling against them now. Yes, yes, we've got the win, but now we need to go to Liverpool away. We need to go to Arsenal away.
Okay, well, put it this way then. Within the context of it being one of the lower teams, within the context of us losing again against Everton, these are not brilliant performances. Yes, rightly so. But all that matters right now is the 3 points. If we can look at this and still be competing maybe 3 weeks from now, then we just say we got the 3 points. Do you know what I mean? Ronaldo's, again, like you said...
Talk to me about Ronaldo.
Oh, man, Flex, man. I complain about him a lot. He doesn't lead the line enough for me. Under Ten Hag, I think Ten Hag wants more of a target man. But today, what he done in this 90 minutes today, scoring when he had to score, I think Elanga helps him massively for that. And, you know, getting the free kick. And it was a good free kick, by the way. Yeah. And then for the first goal. But Ronaldo's been brilliant today for us. And he was closing down players at times. He had his hands on his knees a few times. Well, he looks leggy, man. He's old.
But he's still putting up that. Yeah. That's what I mean. Now, we still have to rely on him at home to Norwich.
Yeah, Bruno wasn't brilliant. No. Bruno wasn't... Yeah,
what did you make of Bruno's performance?
Listen, I'm one of Bruno's biggest fans. I'm one of Rashford's biggest fans. These are 2 of the worst performing players in our team right now. But, you know, Bruno was competent at times. And when he did lose the ball, he wants to go and get it back. You know, there's positives in that. He was rubbish today. 100% agree with that. And I think in our midfield, you know, it was Pogba and Lingard with the better 2 players. But, you know, he carried him. He kept playing. He kept trying to produce chances. And he even tried to gear up the crowd when we was getting on Rashford's head.
I found that quite fun. I said to the guy next to me, I said, Bruno's so cheeky, innit? Like, he's dropping like a 0 out of 10. But he's the first one to go to the crowd to say, come on, like, we're doing all right. But that's what you got, you know, when you're in the moment, you do need that.
Listen, I'm a big advocate of playing out of form. Yes, you're playing rubbish, but as long as you can keep playing and keep showing up, the tide will turn. So, you know, and Bruno's shown that because he's had poor moments throughout the season and he's had good moments. So, you know, we're carrying Rashford right now. There's no question about it. But at the end of the day...
Shot of confidence.
Yeah, shot of confidence. Sancho played well in the first half. And he doesn't like to take players on, which is annoying. He keeps cutting. He loves that cutback. But in the first half, cutting and shoot when the opportunities arise, he needs to take on more players more, and he looked leggy after a while. I don't know if he's carrying injuries, if he's not used to the pace of the Premier League. You know, during the winter periods, he gets a 2-week break. He doesn't get that here.
Kind of fizzles out.
Yeah, he fizzled out a lot. And the whole team did. That's why we conceded. You know, and they had a good 20-minute spell in the second half. It was all them 20 minutes.
That David De Gea save at 2-2 is massive.
Massive.
You know, and that's what I mean. what's frustrating at the same time as winning this is the manner of the performance, because for the majority of the first half, yes, okay, 2-0. But even in that 2-0, I don't know what you saw. I saw transitional moments where they were dangerous.
Yes.
Even at 2-0.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they got through a couple of times. They did get through a couple of times. They has to make a block early in the first half as well. So listen, we've played well, but you play like that against Liverpool, it's 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. So you have to put it in the context of Norwich, and again, but at the end of the day, we look like a mid-table team over the season. Yeah. Teams have been coming out of here and they've been celebrating a draw. Yeah,
that nearly happened today.
So I understand that it's not brilliant, but we're still in the conversation. If you
saying we're still in it, we can still keep going.
Conversation here, and Ralph's got to tell those players that. He's got to tell those players that. You pick up something against Liverpool and you're still in the conversation. I think we're going to beat Arsenal. I'm going to watch that Arsenal game, and I believe that we'll beat them. So then you're still in the conversation if you pick up something against Liverpool.
And Arsenal play Chelsea the day after we play Liverpool. So
it's tight, man. It's tight. It's Tottenham have dropped points. Yeah. Arsenal have dropped points and will continue to drop points. Chelsea, you don't want to really put too much in the conversation, but they will drop points. I believe that they will drop points. They got West Ham. All of us have got each other in a tight space of about 3 weeks or 4 weeks. So, but in terms of this performance, I think, we played well, man. Matic comes on. Mata, when he came on, just added that tempo, man.
There was some people sort of moaning that Mata was coming on, saying this is the state of the club. And I get that on a bigger scale. But like you said, when he came on, he kept the ball, little pockets, tried to make things happen. Right?
Just adds that tempo, man. He looks like a Ten Hag player, if I'm honest with you. Mao looks like a Ten Hag player. So he just kept that, in the half spaces, popping the ball, keeping the ball as well. Because we didn't need to rush things a lot of the time. Bruno loves to rush things from time to time. But he just wanted to keep the ball, keep the pace. And I'm happy that we won. And we should all be happy that we won. That's it.
Love one.